Welcome to a new vision of leadership, one that is sustainable, human, and genuine. Today, we invite you to explore how we can deconstruct idealized models of leadership and align with authentic principles without depleting ourselves. Let's return to the essentials beyond mere postures. Leadership is a topic that's often glorified, theorized, and categorized into various models: transformational, authentic, servant, charismatic. Yet a critical question lingers. Instead of always aiming higher, what if the real journey begins within ourselves? In today's world filled with constant overload, pressure, and complexity, true leadership is no longer about presence or charm alone. It's about remaining human, aligned, clear, and solid without burning out. This discussion marks the beginning of a series dedicated to sustainable leadership, a form that does not exhaust, play acts, but truly inspires through embodiment. Searching for the qualities of a good leader brings up ready-made lists: visionary, charismatic, exemplary, resilient, ever listening. However, these lists often propagate an idealized, sometimes unrealistic image of what a leader should be: untiring, unfaltering, flawless. Consequently, many professionals moving up in responsibility feel illegitimate or inadequate because they don't check all the boxes. They may feel they're not charismatic enough, not solid enough, not strategic enough. And in an effort to fulfill these expectations, they end up playing a role rather than sincerely inhabiting their position. Take the example of Elizabeth Holmes, founder of Theranos. For years, she portrayed the ideal image of a visionary leader akin to Steve Jobs. A deeper voice to sound strong, a minimalist look with a black turtleneck, a cold, firm, and distant posture. But beneath this facade, there was zero internal coherence, no transparency, no grounding, and no respect for human or technical limits. She captivated for a time, but inspired no one sustainably. In contrast, leaders like Tim Cook, who succeeded Jobs at Apple, leave a significant impact. With less flamboyance, yet a commitment to consistency, listening, and clear vision, he embraced his calmer, more analytical, and more human style, successfully growing Apple over time. The leaders who truly make an impression are not the perfect ones. Rather, they are those who remain fully present, even in silence, do what they say even imperfectly, and accept their limits, transforming these into strengths. A good leader is not a mere image, but a real presence grounded in reality. It's preferable to be imperfect, sincere, and stable, rather than brilliant yet artificial. This creates trust, loyalty, and most importantly, sustained inspiration. Often, leaders are expected to hold on no matter what, to endure, advance, and stay available even when everything else wavers. But this expectation is a trap. You cannot effectively guide others if you don't know how to listen to yourself. A good leader doesn't draw strength solely from their ability to motivate or decide. Their clarity comes from inward understanding, beginning with small but significant habits. Acknowledging when you are tired and slowing down rather than crashing. Saying "I don't know" instead of pretending to grasp the unpredictable. Setting clear boundaries, even under pressure. Stepping back before acting to avoid hasty decisions. Creating breathing spaces for thinking, feeling, and aligning. For long, it was believed that a good leader issues commands with confidence, gains respect through posture, controls every detail, knows everything, and makes all decisions. Yet this model is gradually crumbling. In an increasingly complex, unstable, and uncertain world, neither posture nor strength nor even analytical intelligence alone inspires sustainably. What inspires today is coherence. We naturally follow those who embody what they say. Consider Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. When he succeeded Steve Ballmer in 2014, Microsoft was viewed as rigid and closed off to external innovation. Within a few years, Nadella introduced a new culture of openness, collaboration, and curiosity, not by imposing a rule, but by embodying change through attitude, listening, and a posture of continuous learning. His humility, encouragement for questioning, and willingness to show that vulnerability is not weakness, but a lever for transformation, have relaunched his company and reinvigorated his team with a credible, modern, deeply human image. Another compelling example is Jacinda Ardern, former Prime Minister of New Zealand. During crises such as attacks in the pandemic, she never aimed to appear invincible or authoritarian. She employed straightforward, empathetic communication, speaking as a human, not a power machine. She reassured without infantilizing, protected without dominating, inspired without acting. Her ability to remain human amidst the storm made her a globally respected figure. Even on a smaller scale, the logic of sustainable leadership holds. You don't have to be a multinational CEO to embody sustainable leadership. Whether you are a project leader, solo entrepreneur, trainer, technical team manager, or a freelancer working with multiple partners, sustainable leadership starts with aligning your words with your actions. Do you value balance? Then respect your own. Do you encourage autonomy? Avoid micromanagement. Advocate for clarity. Take the time to articulate your vision, expectations, and priorities. We often speak of leadership as a role outward-focused, guiding, uniting, motivating, casting a vision. Yet leaders who inspire without collapsing are those who have learned to maintain their internal foundations. These form the core of your approach through 4 essential pillars: energy, emotion, clarity, and sense. By nurturing these pillars, you not only maintain your well-being, but also foster deeply human, sustainable, and contagious leadership. And so, we'll leave you with this thought. Real, inspiring leadership isn't about shining incessantly. It's about radiating without burning out, guiding without sacrificing yourself, standing firm while staying deeply human. In upcoming discussions, you'll discover what lies behind some ideal leadership qualities, how to combine vision with personal balance, and how to cultivate a team without internal collapse. Because yes, a different kind of leadership, one that starts from within you, is possible.